Hello, Leos, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nitahealing. So today I'm doing your weekly reading from December 1st through December 8th for all Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I hope the weekend was good to y'all. We are just going to get right into the reading. I've already blessed and cleansed your space, and we are just going to pull 3 cards from my tea leaves here. One, we'll dig down deep. 2, and one more. Oh, I like that one. 3. Okay. So you got bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. Wow, be on the lookout for that, you guys. It looks like you are getting some unexpected, I can't talk, unexpected money. So it's just going to come out of the blue from nowhere. That's exciting. Or you're going to get that job, a new job that pays more, or a promotion. Then you got Beetle. Good fortune. Wow. Something good is coming this week, you guys. I love that for you. Then you got Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Have you been having some brain fog lately? Or been feeling like you've just been running through mud, right? Like you're not really going anywhere. But I do feel like things are going to be changing here this week for you. Things are going to be different. There's something unexpected coming your way, right? Ooh, we got creativity. Oh, somebody's trying to steal your ideas or copycatting you. Somebody's marrying for money. They're just in it for the money. They're not shit. So yeah, I do feel like somebody's trying to copycat you, duplicate you, or feed off of your energy. You're very creative, so they're trying to steal your ideas and your work, and they're trying to be like you. Then somebody around you could be marrying for money. They don't really love the person, they just love their money or love what they have, but this person, they ain't shit, right? They act like they are, but they're not. So, guess pay attention to that. We've got fake, phony people around, right? Oh. All right, Spirit. What else do you have for my Leos? Thank you. You got 2. We got celebration, moon dance, and protection. Ring around the moon. I love that. You are very protected. And you are going to be celebrating something this week. I do feel like that's the raise, the new job, the unexpected wealth. And you're highly protected by Spirit, by God, higher powers, angels, guardian angels, your guides. You're highly, highly protected here because you are an earth angel. Then you got eagle. I really love eagles. They're very strong and powerful, and they're the only bird that will fly through a storm cloud to fly above it. It says you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. I love that. You're on your way. You're on your way to your destiny. You're on your way to your new path. You're becoming aligned. Ooh, Spirit is saying that you need to let something go, though. Let it go. The situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. Yeah, I do feel like you got to let something go from the past, maybe something painful, grudges, memories, pain, emotional hurts. It's time for you to let those things go so something new and exciting can enter your life. I feel like those things may not show up if you're still holding on to stuff from the past, right? All right, Spirit, what else do you have for my Leos? Thank you. We got 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. You've got a lot of 9s here. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and 5 of Cups. Underlying energy, you've got the Magician. I think there was another sign that got the Magician as the underlying energy as well, but I do feel like you're extremely powerful and you can manifest whatever it is that you want, right? You know how to work with all the elements. You have that creative power. And not only do you know how to work with the elements and you're very resourceful, you also take action. And that's how you manifest things. That's how you manifest whatever it is that you want, right? Or you're so powerful that all you have to do is think about it, maybe say it out loud, forget about it, and it happens, right? You're that powerful. You're this magnificent magician. You're creating your environment. You're creating your world. You're creating whatever it is that you want. All right. I am going to pull out the clarifiers and then we'll begin your reading. With the 9 of Wands, so I hear in the situation position, I do feel like you're tired. You've probably been enduring a lot, doing a lot, going through a lot. And now it's time for you to apply your energy, your magic, right? It is time. It's time for you to move forward. And there's that letting go card. You got very similar cards to, I can't remember what sign it was. I don't remember if it was Leo, or I'm sorry, I can't remember if it was Aries or Libra. It might have been Libra. But they got the exact same cards at the end of the week. Underlying energy, you got the 3 of Wands here. This is about some sort of opportunity or something that you're thinking about launching. You're actually going to launch it. You're actually going to put it out there for the world to see. You're actually going to take action on it and do it. But this is about having this vision, right? And then turning that vision into a manifestation, right? Creating that powerful magic here and doing it, right? You're not just thinking about things anymore. You're actually doing them. You're not sitting around anymore, right? Or you could be collaborating with other people so you can put your ideas and thoughts or projects or job applications out there, right? So other people can see them. Okay, so like I said, beginning with the situation position, in the regular tarot, this is called Wounded Warrior because they've just been fighting and fighting and fighting and, dealing with a lot of stuff, or a lot of people or situations or things have been coming at you and you're tired. You're like, I can't do this anymore. But this card is about you preserving, right? Having perseverance and pushing, to keep pushing through and keep pushing forward. Or you could be putting up some boundaries. She actually looks like she's beginning spell work. She's lighting a couple candles and maybe doing some sort of spell work, some sort of magic. Lighting candles to meditate and, just relax and breathe. Have alone time to think, right? Gathering all your elements here, beginning this, right? She's got all the elements here. She's got all the elements and she's actually working the magic here. Here, you're just beginning. Here, you're actually doing it, right? Things are beginning to take shape because you had an idea. You had an idea, you had a thought, you had a vision with the Two of Wands here. Nine of Wands, Two of Wands. Like I said, you've got a lot of Wands and Pentacles here. This is all about being creative, being passionate, and your time, energy, effort, and your finances. Putting all of that together. So where do you want to go next? What do you want to do? What is it that you need? What are you yearning for? If you're yearning for something, if you're wishing for something or wanting something, you need to start taking some kind of action towards that and actually doing it. In the challenge position, with the Nine of Pentacles here, I do feel like maybe you've been waiting for someone, or you were waiting for people to come. She looks like she's waiting, right? She's looking for somebody. Maybe you made a big old dinner and they didn't show up, or all the people that you wanted to show up didn't show up. Maybe they ended up going somewhere else because it's in the challenge position. Usually it's like what you create manifests. It's like called the wishes card, right? Wishes fulfilled. It's about success and rewards and enjoyment, right? But since it's in the challenge position, it's almost like it's reversed. So maybe that slowed down. Maybe it didn't quite turn out the way you thought it would, or the way you wanted it to, or there was challenges with the visit. Maybe it wasn't as peaceful as you thought it was going to be with the Six of Swords here. Maybe there was arguments or chaos, or maybe it was just, there was just too much going on, or too many people came over and you weren't sure what to do. Maybe you didn't even get to have any time for yourself, and you didn't have time to think or anything. You might have been doing way too much. Maybe you were overwhelmed. I just feel like a lot of things were happening all at once, or you just kept moving and moving, and you didn't have time to even think, you know? Like there's so much going on. Almost like it's a little bit overwhelming, right? But I do feel like that's going to end up turning around, and then you will end up finding like your peace and stuff later. Here is the letting go card with the death card, right? It's letting go of that last string on that rope, finally cutting the ties. And you may need to cut ties with certain family members or friends, because we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles usually is about, family foundation, or, creating wealth, or, starting over, like building a foundation, or, um, something to do with your family, because they're like having a family gathering. So I do kind of feel like maybe you need to, if there were any kind of arguments or anything between you and a family member, or you and family members, or you and friends, or between you and others, you need to either cut the argument out, you need to let it go, you need to drop it and just try to get along. Or you may need to cut that person or those people out of your life altogether. Because if you're looking for peace and harmony, and they're just there to create some sort of drama, it's time for you to maybe just let them go for now. And you can still love them, but you might need to love them from a distance, In the present situation, we've got the Eight of Wands, and then you've got the Strength card here. I like how they both look like there's like tornadoes, right? There's a tornado here, But it's almost like she took this tornado or this drama and you're like transmuting it into something better, right? So it's like you don't even have to look at it either to control it, to be able to control the storm coming or the drama. It's almost like you're stopping it dead in its tracks, and you're taking that and you're changing it. You're, you're transmuting it. You're doing alchemy here. You're turning it into something positive. Or you're taking the anger and the pain that you felt and you're turning it into something better, right? You're maybe like exercising and or running, or I don't know, cooking, whatever makes you feel good, whatever takes your anger and your pain away and it changes it into something positive, something good, something better, right? So you're taking what's happened and you're transmuting it. Or things could start speeding up here from here on out. Things could start going a little bit faster, right? Things are changing, but you're changing them because you are the magician, right? So you're changing things. You're making things different, but better, right? Not all people might agree with that. Some people could be hurt by the decisions that you make, or they could be, crying in secret and not wanting you to know. But it's like, or this could be you upset, but you're taking that sadness once again and you're changing it. You're changing the energy flow of it. You're receiving it, or you could be receiving this from someone else and you're changing things and trying something different. Maybe trying to get along with them better. Maybe just communicating better. I know Mercury retrograde just ended on the 29th, this past Saturday. So we're able to communicate a lot more clearly, right? So there could be some fairness going on here, or you may come in to help somebody that's in a financial crisis, that's upset, emotionally. You could just be there for a shoulder to cry on. You're supporting this person that's upset. You're being more understanding and more empathetic. And if this is you that's upset, somebody else could come in to help you with that, to help you and support you so you won't be so upset, right? Trying to show you, hey, you don't have to be upset about those things that's happened in the past. Let those things go, right? Start thinking more positively. Because there's more coming. There's something better on its way. You just can't see it right now, or they can't see it right now. But it's like you've got a new job or a raise or some good fortune that's on its way to you. You could have called somebody out, for trying to copycat you, or, feed off of you, or, somebody that's trying to marry for money. You could have called them out on it, during a family function or whatever. But now you're like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have said those things, and you may apologize, or they may apologize for hurting your feelings. But there is, I feel like, some kind of communication that's going to go on this week, and it's going to change for the better. All right. What else for my Leo spirit? Thank you. Oh, you got two. You got public face and foresight. Follow your heart, become who you want to be, earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. Yeah. Don't change who you are. Just be yourself, right? You have foresight. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be farsighted and alert. This is about having your third eye open, right? Or having prophetic dreams. Paying attention to what you're hearing, seeing, and thinking. Paying attention to your surroundings and synchronicities that are happening, right? It may be time for you to be in the public eye, to put whatever it is that you were thinking and feeling, or the project that you wanted to start out there for others to see, or apply for those positions, or that, you know, promotion, or that higher paying job, right? Okay, now I'm going to pull one from my Dream Oracle deck. I really like these. They are beautiful. And even if you're not dreaming about these things could be significant for you. So you got boat and fox. You got two of them. So the fox represents clever wisdom and adaptability, reminding you not to rely solely on intuition, but to consider the smartest strategy and subtle thinking when faced with complex situations. It also suggests that some truths are not immediately obvious and require deeper observation and insight to uncover their underlying motives and goals. So more deeper insight, right? And more observation, right? Having foresight. Then you got boat. Boat symbolizes transition and the passage from one phase to another. That's kind of like the Six of Swords here. It's the same thing, right? A passage from one phase to another. Dreaming of a boat suggests you're on the brink of a new adventure, whether spiritually or in daily life. It encourages you to trust yourself and navigate the unknown, reminding you that every journey brings growth and new perspectives. Yeah, you're definitely on some kind of journey here, right? Whether it be emotional or, physical, right? Because water is all about your emotions and feelings. So that all means something, right? Numerology. We're going to get your numerology and then we'll end the reading. What else for my Leos for the week of December 1st through the 8th? Thank you. Oof, that just flew right out, right? We've got energy levels 2121, prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. That's funny because that's all we've been talking about is prosperity, harmony, and journey, right? The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. I love that. 2121. Guard your energy, you guys. I love that. All right, my loves. That is the end of your reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it did, please hit that like button. And then if you want to leave a comment, I would love to respond. And if you're not a subscriber, you can be a subscriber and hit that little bell and it'll let you know when my next reading comes out for you. Also, if you would like a personal reading from me, my information is in the bio below. So make sure to check that out, okay? Thank you so very much. Love and light.